What's up, Anchored? I apologize, I'm unable to be there in person, but you guys are the best, so I had to do something in some way, shape, or form. So here I am, Mr. G, in the flesh via video screen. Now, there should be a question that has been floating around on your cell phones. And the question on the table is, why am I a Christian? Why am I? Why are you a Christian? Well, let's dig into it. I'm sure there was some good feedback. So the question still stands, why are you a Christian? Some might say because my mom was a Christian, or my dad was a Christian, my grandma was a Christian, grandpa, family, friends, loved ones. Some might say I was born into it. We had Christian pictures, we went to Christian events, we went to church. I was just brought up in it. Some might even say, I don't know if I'm a Christian, but I believe in God, I believe in Jesus, and I guess that's what makes me a Christian. And what makes this a tough question is it causes you to think about, is being a Christian something I did, or is being a Christian something God did? So to figure that out, let's start with what Christian means. Acts 11:26, we see the first mention of the word Christian. And then we see it again in 1 Peter 4:16. So yes, even though the Bible is a Christian thing, the word Christian is only mentioned twice times in the Bible. Christian simply means follower of Christ or belonging to Christ's party. The Greek word literally means little anointed ones. If you are a Christian, you are a follower of Christ, you belong to Christ's party, you're a little anointed one. So part of why you are a Christian has to be because, number one, you've placed your trust in who Christ is and you actively follow him. So there's participation. That's the role we play in being a Christian. The second part of why I'm a Christian and why you're a Christian is because it's true. You can be a Mormon even though Joseph Smith is dead. You can be a Buddhist even though Siddhartha Buddha is dead. You can be a Jehovah's Witness even though Charles Russell is dead. You can be a Muslim even though Elijah Muhammad is dead. You get the point. You don't name your religion after someone who dies. So in order to be a Christian, Jesus would have to still be alive. It has to be true. To be a Christian, it has to be true. And we know the Bible speaks of his death, his burial, and his resurrection. And that is why Paul says in 1 Corinthians 15:17, and if Christ has not been raised from the dead, our faith is useless. Like, we can pack this class up and go home. We don't have to come to church on Sunday. There's no point if there's no resurrected Christ. A Christian is someone who has the testimony of God's word and the witness of his spirit living inside of us. That's God's job. That's the part that God plays in us being a Christian. So in other words, you can't be a Christian without Christ. That's why it's not contingent upon your mom, your dad, your auntie, your uncle. It's Christ. Without Christ, there's no Christian. And if you're wondering if you truly have Christ, or how do I get a hold of Christ? How do I encounter Christ? Then you ask Miss Bria. She's sitting somewhere around for more information. That is all I got for now. Until next time, God bless. Thank y'all.